Hey there, and if you are a member of LiveGood looking to create an account for someone else, or maybe to gift an account for someone else, let's say, for example, maybe it's a family member or a friend, or maybe something that you offered in another program, you're going to bonus them. This is a bonus option to something they bought maybe in a totally other program. What I have for you in store is a nice video here showing you how you can easily do that, and I'll kind of break down a couple different ways that you can go and do that as well. So the first thing you're going to need to do, obviously, is to have some funds in your credit wallet or in the actual platform that you can use to transfer and set up that account. So over on the bottom left in your members area, you're going to click on the My Earnings, and there's a couple different ways you can do this. And so, for example, you should have already set up, your bank account or your e-wallet, your credit wallet, or maybe you're getting paid in cryptocurrency. But there's a way that you can actually transfer commissions. And if you click on the transfer commissions to the credit wallet link, you can choose a set amount of your next commissions to go in. So for example, I have mine lined up. I want the next $139.90 to go into my credit wallet. So just to show you an example here of where that number came from out of my head, and you don't have to use that exact number. I'll tell you a different number you could use. Let's pull up my calculator app. Hopefully this will open up. And if you think about it, LiveGood has a one-time registration fee of $40 US. And then if you add on the annual $99.95, that is the cost and the only cost you will ever have to pay to be a member of LiveGood for a full year if you decide not to buy any products. Now, obviously, there is no requirement to buy any products. You can buy products if and when you choose, and then obviously there will be fees that go along with that. But if you just want to become a member and an affiliate of LiveGood for the whole year and take part in all of the compensation plan pieces, if we add those up, obviously we get the $139.95, which I made a mistake there. I was doing my math. Yeah, I need to go back and check that. So I know, never mind. I know why I made the mistake or why I'm making this math, because I already had 5 cents in my account. Okay, I had 5 cents in my account. That's why. So you would need to do $139.95. Again, if you were going to give someone a whole year, if you were going to give someone just the first month and then they would be responsible for entering their credit card details after, obviously it's the $40 plus $9.95 for the monthly. Excuse me, we got to clear that back. I forgot the decimal. That would just be $49.95 that you'd want to transfer over. So let's say you have the money in your account. So all you're going to do, you're just going to click this, save this. So mine is set up to have some money transferred over. So let's go back to where it says My Earnings. And I just did this process the other day for my daughter. And so I want to just kind of walk through some of the easy steps that you need to do. If you go into Credit Wallet, there is where you can find all of your information of how much money you actually have saved. So for example, I only have 5 cents saved. Next month, or actually through the next couple weeks, I had 3 or 4 people that signed up this week. So for example, every time you sponsor a new member, you're going to earn, for the most likely point, you're probably going to earn $25. You're going to earn 50% of that $40 one-time affiliate commission or affiliate registration fee as a commission, and then you're also going to earn 50% of the $9.95, but they bump it to $5. So that's where the $25 comes from. So I should have at least $75 coming in this week. That $75 will go in first out of my $139 that I chose, and then I'll have a balance of whatever the math, $69 left out of the next payment. It will keep pushing away that amount until I get to that $139. When you have the correct amount, if you want to pay for someone's full year, you need $139.95, or if you want to just pay for their first month and then they can deal with the rest after that, you need at least $49.95 sitting in your account. What you can then do is you can transfer it over. Let's say the account doesn't exist. Let's talk about this first. So this is the example of what I did. All you have to do is click on Create a New User. And when you create a new user, you can choose an option here. You can offer to order a product from them, or you could pay for their membership, or notice it says transfer credit. So I'm hoping that this works because I don't have any money in there. I have a little bit, but it may block me and I may get a warning. So bear with me here when we see this. When we click continue, it should open up a whole series of information of details that you can put in and create, and it did, of what I want to do. So I can actually not only give with my own enrollee, I can make a member that's sponsored by me. I could actually transfer this so they're sponsored by someone else. I can actually go in here and change this. So for example, if I change that last, you notice I'm deleting it, I can enter something else and I can put somebody else's username in there so that I'm giving someone else a sign up. Maybe again, they bought one product and you're giving them a bonus member for joining you in some other business. Okay, just some option there to think about. So for example, you're just going to enter that person's first name. And again, this would be the person's account that you're creating. So the new person's first name, last name, their email. Obviously, you would need these details. Maybe talk to them about a username that they would like to use, if there's a password they would like to use, or just create the username and password for them. And then obviously they can always go in and change their password once they get into their members area. Then obviously you would need what country they live in. You would need to know their address, their details, zip code, pretty specific but very generic details. You can then go through and you could ship them a product if you wanted. You could order them a product. So we have the whole slew of products here that are available for people. And then at the very, very bottom is the key point. This is what you would choose. So for example, if you want to do the lower amount and say, I'm going to give you the registration in the first month and then you can do the rest. Or if I'm going to do, especially if they bought like a really high ticket product and you want to give a LiveGood membership as a bonus, you could give them a full year bonus here. And then from that point, you would then be able to, for example, add that in there, but also you could add in the affiliate because you want to make sure that both of those things are linked up so that they will actually join. Now, if I were to click the continue button, it would give me an error because I don't have the money in there. So I'm not going to do that at this point. But that is the basic general point. If you have enough money in your e-wallet or your credit wallet, you can create an account for someone else. Now, the other question is, okay, well, what if I don't, but I want to be able to hurry up and I want to be able to get that person in? Maybe he's getting close to the end of the month and I want to be able to rank up. And so there's an option where you can actually fund your credit wallet. So if we go back to My Earnings, and again, we look at the credit wallet, and the button was just there, but again, we could go to credit wallet, and we could actually fund the credit wallet as well. So there's a way to do that, and I'll show you here as well. There's a couple different options, and that's the button over here. I can fund my credit wallet. Now, when I click fund my credit wallet, I have a couple different options. If you want to do it through wire, okay, you're sending actually a bank wire. Notice there is a fee involved of $20 if the wire is $1,000 or less. So if you sent $500 to have a credit wallet to give a bunch of people accounts, you're only going to get $480. If you do 1,000 or more, you're going to get the full 1,000. That's just because they're taking that fee out. And then obviously there's directions: follow, send a support ticket, send the details that were on the wire so they know exactly whose account should be credited. Notice with the name or username where they want that credited. Obviously you would have more control if you credit it to your account. You can also notice there's no limit. You can credit your wallet with cryptocurrency. So if you put in an amount of cryptocurrency and then fund it, it would then start to bring you to the next process of how you could upload your cryptocurrency. And then the one that I've done, like I said before, I have transferred from my payments. So for example, like I know I'm going to get paid next Thursday at least $75 because I had 3 people join me last week, and you always get paid on the following week. So I know I'm going to get at least $75, and I might get some other residual commissions from members that are below me that were also sponsoring people that week. So for example, I brought in 3 people, but one of those persons, one of those team members actually sponsored someone, and that person actually sponsored someone. So I'm going to earn on both of those additional people. And so I know I'm getting at least $75. I may actually get close to, $80 or $90 because of those residual commissions on generational matching. So there you have it. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message below. Obviously, contact support. They might be able to walk you through as well. But like I said, this might be a great opportunity if you are in a program, or if you are in with me, or maybe you've bought one of my larger high-ticket items that I'm involved with. I might have even offered this as a bonus so that you didn't have to do it. So it's options there, or like I said, if you want to gift to family and friends because you care about their health and you just want to let them try it out for a year, you could do that. You could just do it on the member side as well. Like I said, if we go back, let's see, we'll go back here and just to give you a scenario, if we go back to the create new user option, I was saying I chose both the membership of $40, $99.95 the year membership, but I also wanted them to have the affiliate so that they could actually talk about it or share with someone in the process. So I'm trying to set my children up each with their own account, and they each have their domain name. So if they're using some, so for example, like my middle daughter is using the multivitamins right now. And so she might be talking to some of her friends in college, housemates or people at college, just about how, she feels when she takes them, and maybe they're interested. All she has to do is say, her quick domain name and say, you can go here and check it out yourself, and then she can earn the commission instead of me. Obviously, I would get a little override, but I'd rather have her do it to be able to earn her own residual commissions and build her own legacy in the process. So at the very, very bottom, if that's not the case, let's just say you have someone that doesn't really care about it, then obviously you could just give them the memberships. Maybe you want to give them the membership just like you might, gift someone an Amazon Prime membership or a Costco membership. Then they can go and buy their own stuff on their own. You could do the same thing here. You could gift them a LiveGood membership where they're still going to be part of the overall team, but they just they're just not able to earn commissions at this point on the big aspect of the typical affiliates with as many different levels. I believe, and please don't quote me on this, but I believe they are opening up a membership only referral program where you can earn commissions if you're only at the member level, but it is much smaller. It's only on the membership, not on the affiliate piece. So those details will be coming out. Obviously, if you're involved with LiveGood, be sure to watch the Thursday night cutoff trainings or the Thursday afternoon cutoff trainings they are now, and more specifically the Firestarter Friday trainings when they go into detail into all those. So hopefully you found some benefit from this video. Please like and subscribe so you can get all the other updates that I have, not only on LiveGood and things involved with LiveGood and updates, but also other marketing strategies and recommendations that I have. So again, this has been Dave Gardner, and I look forward to seeing your success and growing your team any which way is involved. Thanks.